How Trump resigns in less than 365 days. Here's a breakdown. Basically, what we're talking about here, and listen very carefully, is this man could resign in 365 days. I'm not BSing you. I want you to understand what that really takes. There's several elements, about 5 of them, if you listen carefully to what I'm telling you. Basically, thing number 1, he could do it over health. He's 79 years old, okay? He's not, you got to be, even a 40-year-old would, or a 30-year-old would be heavily stressed in this job. This guy, he's not even competent of it. Number 2, deportations. He's in danger across 4 different cases of being in contempt. It was 5, but it got too dangerous about a week from Wednesday ago when Judge Zinnis in the Garcia case said, okay, I'm getting ready to take your people down. And by Friday, all of a sudden, Garcia's on the way home. That was also very convenient because Elon had brought up the whole Epstein file. So whatever they could bring Garcia in there, and not only did they bring Garcia in there, they said, we're going to indict him for a bunch of stuff they ain't never mentioned before ever. It's like he's going to beat that, and he's going to win a case and get some money out the government too. Garcia's going to win that, okay? But be very clear what's happening here. This is really big. The third thing could be the economy. This guy insists on doing these tariffs. That's why Elon fell out with him. He lost tens of billions of dollars, and he was saying, Mr. President, this ain't the way to go. Economists, hundreds of them, by the hundreds, said this is a horrible idea. And he kept going with it. He's just made, well, people will just sink a little bit. It's like, really? Where are you? And the people who voted for him, like, I can't believe he's doing this. Like, you dumb mother. Thing number 4. He could go down over incompetence, meaning that he's in big trouble with all of the leaks that have happened national security-wise, whether it's Hegseth and Signalgate, whether it's the ineptness that they keep putting out there that's costing people lives, or cutting things like USAID and this cost people their lives. I mean, millions have died because this man has been president for the last 6 months based on his decisions. And that could be a cause for people to say, okay, enough is enough. And who are the people that would cause it? The GOP. Okay? It could happen. And of course, number 5, which is a long shot, treason. Treason. Things that are happening against our country, they could with treason. But the problem with that is proving it, and it's hard. And at the same time, it's and of course, when I say treason too, I want to line in grifting, the grifting that comes in. That could be a big thing too. These are the things that could happen. The other thing I would say on to you is that he could go down under all of this grifting that's happening, but it would take the GOP to get bolder. They're getting bold because now they know Elon's not backing him as much, even though they've made up, which ain't really real. They're going to fall out again. Trust me. In the next 6 months, they're going to fall out again before the end of this year. Watch me when I say it, okay? I've explained this to my Clarity group, which, again, you can click in my profile and click in my description, or you could even hear me talk about it in my YouTube group. My YouTube group's a little lighter. I can't go as deep like I would in the Clarity group, but it's cheaper too. It's a lower price, so you can get in on that. What I want you to understand is the bigger picture on this. And again, you can click into my home and click in or look in the description. If you're looking at this from TV, go to my main page on this channel and then go under memberships, okay? You can see it. You can see me offer that under YouTube, okay? If you go into my description, you can see all my groups offered. Or if you go to my homepage, you can also see the 2 links to the Clarity and the Moneymakers group. Understand what this really is about. This is about you really grasping the fact that this nut job could be out of office pretty darn soon with these 5 ways. Now, which ways do I think could get him most? His health. I believe the grifting could catch up to him and the treason, but that would be the long shot. But I think these deportations of American citizens are going to be his downfall. I think the other thing that's going to, at least it's going to start with his people downfall and people's money. He's messing up very powerful white people's money. That's the one thing that even the German soldier with the little mustache from the 30s and 40s didn't do. I would be able to say that if you're in the clarity group, but you know what I mean, because they block out this guy's name. Let's just rhyme it with Hitler, Hitler. But the idea is this guy, Trump, is messing up a lot of powerful people's money. They know it. They know this is a big danger, and they're very concerned, and rightfully so, because they're messing up powerful people's money as regular people. Do you know the majority of billionaires do not like this guy? Think about the ones who are the most vocal about him. Okay, Mark Cuban, the founder of LinkedIn, Bill Gates, Warren Buffett has said something repeatedly. They don't want to go back and forth with the guy, but they know it. But look at the other billionaires that supported him. Apple got screwed in those tariffs. They got screwed seriously. After he came over, Apple kissed his ass, kissed the ring, and they caught it anyway. Same thing with Mark Zuckerberg, stupid Zuckerberg. All these other people who ran over and kissed his ass, tech bros, got their ass handed to them mostly. Think about it. Elon, of all people, it cost him tens of billions of dollars after he put over $200 million into this man to become president. You dig what I'm saying? This guy, he got billions of dollars. Elon got billions of dollars in contracts, but he's at a zero game right now, meaning he's breaking even at best. He hasn't made any money off this as you think he has. He's taken a hit, both in his stock and other things. His brand is ruined across his stuff. There are people who are swearing not to do it. They're out there burning Teslas and throwing bricks into Tesla dealerships and hating on the satellite cancellations. Oh my God, it's happening. But I want you to understand the bigger, again, this goes back to the bigger picture of he could be resigning. This man could be resigning within 365 days. I'm sorry, I accidentally hit the pause button. He could be resigning, and this man could be resigning in 365 days. This ain't a crazy thought. Here's the thing you should fear the most. Oh my God. J.D. Vance. J.D. Vance is one of the slickest politicians I've ever seen, and he fears me most. He fears me most. I fear him most. And the idea is, I'm mixing up my words. That's how I'm afraid of him. I am, because this guy is not going to carry things like Trump. He's not going to be nicer. He's not going to be more towards the center. He ain't going to do any of that. He's going to act like he's towards the center, and then he's going to move right like crazy and start tearing things down in a very smooth way. He's not going to be as brazen as Trump about what he's doing. He's going to be like the Chinese. The Chinese were smooth on Hong Kong. They shut Hong Kong down. And Hong Kong was rebelling in the streets. Vance ain't gonna have rebelling in the streets, because he gonna do shit in a way that don't cause people to rebel in the streets. He's gonna be slick. He's gonna be major, master slick. This guy, listen. He is going to leave no couch unturned. It is on. It is on with this guy. And that's what you got to worry about. The biggest thing is that you think, oh, we're celebrating, Trump is out. Yay. No, the real enemy is behind Trump, because he's competent. Because even though we call Trump incompetent and him incompetent, he's not stupid. He's not a fool. Vance is slick. He's much slicker than Trump could ever be. He's a danger. Even Trump knows it. Why do you think Trump wouldn't even name him as a successor? This is a bad ass. And I'm telling you, that's going to be a rougher fight. So as much as I'm saying this, and it may seem like something you could celebrate him resigning, it'll be a short-lived victory. Short-lived victory. We're in a mess. I mean, the reality is we got another 3.5 years of this bullshit. And Trump could be resigning. We could be dealing with 2.5 years of Vance, which could be disastrous, just as disastrous. Our only hope is to continue to fight like we have for 21 weeks. His score in the court is 9-90. So we are winning with the judicial branch, helping us with the 23 Democratic states, almost half the union, the governors and AGs helping us, and the ACLU and Indivisible and MoveOn.org and other nonprofits helping us. That's where most of your money should go. It should not go towards the Democratic Party. Fuck them. It should go towards indivisible, local organizations, local ACLUs. That's where the real money can be used. That's where we're beating the crap out of them. Regionally, the real Democrats are not in Congress. The real Democrats are in our 23 states that have defended us and fought for us, along with the other nonprofits I just mentioned, as well as the judicial branch. That is our coalition of badasses. To get the president to resign, possibly, but it will get worse before it gets better with Vance. It will. Our best scenario, ironically, I'm wishing for, I don't want the man to resign. I predict he will, but I don't want the man to resign. Let's keep him losing. You know, back in the day when we had the man, the little German leader whose name rhymes with Hitler, that guy, the British were trying to plan to unalive him, okay? Assassinate or unalive the guy. And they stopped. And the reason they stopped because they noticed that as long as he was leading the war, the Allies were winning. We are winning with Trump more than I believe we would with Vance. Vance is the danger. Remember I said that. Vance is the danger.